sweet friends. So I'm at the Royal We in the back room working on some other things today, and I thought that I would just show you a little bit of the process. When I tell you I'm an evening gown designer, I mean I draw a design and I make the muslin pattern, and then we send the muslin pattern to China and the factory makes the dress. So I thought I would share a little bit of the process of what it looks like just to take some raw muslin and make a pattern out of it. I don't have a ton of raw muslin. I have just a little bitty bit left over. So I'm going to try to give you an idea of what it would look like to design a dress with a little bit of raw leftover muslin. A couple of you have asked, wait, what? I don't understand. You opened a store in Conway. What's going on? If you're not caught up, go back to the 7:30 vlog and watch that and watch from there, and you'll get caught up. You'll know what's going on. But hold for a quick look at what it takes to take a piece of fabric that's just a off the bolt piece of muslin and create an evening gown pattern out of it. So that's the beginning of a muslin pattern. I didn't have a ton of muslin, but I had enough to give you an idea about how it works. So I would then take this off, I would mark it. So we would need to mark all of these places where there are pleats. There's a lot of marking that would need to happen, a lot more drafting that would need to happen, but you can see how this would become a beautiful evening gown made out of a completely different fabric, obviously, but there's your muslin pattern.
Got this jib door window frame going in. That's what I like to see right there. This one going in. So on this end of the house is actually much higher off of the porch. You see how we've got a nice smooth threshold coming right onto the porch there and down there. It's going to be easy. Down here, that's a good 1 3/4 off of the porch. So we're going to have to do something. He's got a 2x4 in there now. That doesn't have to be the final solution. We could come out with another transition, but we're going to have to do something, because that's how far the floor is above the porch. Just another example of dealing with an old house and making it look the best you can. It doesn't look bad like that. So we'll see if John wants to do any kind of other transition or see what Lane says about that. I think that's just fine. 1 3/4 inch jump. And then you've got the same issue here. So into this house, got about 1 3/4 inches. That's the kitchen. Both sides of the kitchen have that issue. Time for a second coat of our mask and peel, and then we will be ready to paint. Coming up. Hello friends, I'm waiting on my mask and peel to dry before I can paint. So I thought I'd come out and talk to you. We are for the first time ever, I think, going to be presenting a video on our channel, Historic Home for Sale, that we didn't actually go to the property and video the property. We're going to take drone footage and footage from a realtor and put together a video and present that to you as a home for sale. I think this is a great way to do that. I think as long as you can see everything about the home, we can tell you the history. We can point out different aspects in the home that Lane always does and does such a great job at by just telling you what you're seeing in the video. So we're going to give this a shot and see how it goes. That should be happening hopefully within the next week or so. But that opens a door to the possibility of doing this across the nation and really across the world. We have 25% of our viewers are around the world. So if you are a realtor or if you have a historic home for sale and you would like us to promote that on our channel, we would be interested in doing that. Now, we're going to be very picky, as we always are, as to which houses that we present. We want homes that have their historic, mantles and tiles and floors and windows still intact. We like to show people that this is still quality and it should stay here for the next 100 years. That's part of our message. So we're not going to take every home that's sent to us. But if you do have a good historic home and you want it to go into the hands of someone who will appreciate it for what it is, not someone who will flip it and put in big box store, moldings, and they will care about what goes back into the house for restoration, for repair. They won't come in and immediately take out all of the old windows. If you are that person and your home is for sale, or you're a realtor and you have homes like that you are listing, let us know. Reach out to us. Our email is info@ourrestorationnation.com. We will look at those on a one-on-one basis and present those to you, because we love giving you these houses. People love seeing them. Obviously, they get more views than the vlog gets. So I would love to show you more of those, but we're so busy between doing this house here, between the work that Lane has going in Conway, Arkansas, that we're not able to get out and do as many homes. And you've probably seen that we're not doing quite as many homes as we usually do. It takes, a full day to go shoot that, and then another good half day to edit that and put it up. So if you do have access to, or are a realtor, really looking at realtors out there who are having professional drone work shot, professional video shot, we would be happy to take your video, create one of our own, and put it up on our channel for the right person to find and come and be the new steward of that home. Also, if you're a museum home and you want to expose your incredible home to the nation and the world and call for more people to come see your property. We've done many museum homes and people absolutely love them and want to go see them in person. So it's not hurting, someone coming out to your property. It actually encourages more people to come to your property. So if you're that person, if you're working at one of those museum homes, you probably love this type of content and maybe you've stumbled across us. Let us know. info@ourrestorationnation.com. I hope that a lot of people will respond to this, because I love seeing those homes and I know you do too. So hopefully we'll get some people reach out and we can get some of those videos, start getting more home videos up for you. That is my hope. So reach out. So I've been talking to Eddie today after putting these in, these two jib door windows. We're going to have to fur out this entire wall. And I don't know how they did it before, but the problem is, one of the problems is where that, what's that called, roller? Where the roller goes is going to hit where the drywall is. We've been having lots of discussions on how drywall is going to fit into this house. And we're just going to have to do some extra trim in some places to clean it up. I mean, there's a lot of problems, and we'll find them more when we get the drywall up. I mean, this window over here is a big problem because it leans out a good half inch, probably. Yeah. From the top leans out a good half inch more than the bottom, and that's 3/4 of an inch to begin with. And our drywall is a half inch, so we're going to have to do something around the windows anyway. So that's just the reality of what we're going to have to do to make this look right once we get drywall in here. So drywall won't be the end. Of course, we got, crown molding and baseboards and all of that to do. And that'll just be another thing that we've got to do, is to clean up all of the edges that are still exposed. And he's going to solve the problem in here by putting a 2x4. So you need 1 3/4 everywhere. Mm-hmm. Inch and a half.
Well, it's an inch and a half, but I'm gonna split my 2 back there
Okay.
to stretch my material.
So that's what he needs to build this entire wall out.
Six, 7 boards, 8 boards, something like that. We brought them all up here.
Yeah. So he's gonna cut those in half and use those. I mean, he's been doing similar things everywhere, and it had been done before. I mean, you see this. This is a, where is it? This is a 1/4 inch out from this. This board's that flat. This was built out with lath. So they've been doing that, you know, an L to match the studs that were in there. We took 2x6s and cut them down because it's about 4.5 or 5 inches in width. So 2x4 wouldn't do it. We had to take 2x6s and cut them down. Just more of making it work. Just what we're having to do. Ready. So about to start painting these, and getting the rig set up is honestly the hardest part. I mean, there's not much prep to do because I've already, well, I guess there was prep to do. I masked all of the glass, and I'm just using a 4x8 sheet of plywood as my drop cloth. I'll just move it under each window. Should be fine there. Save the floor, but as far as the walls next to it go, no problem. They can get all the paint, doesn't matter. So hopefully this rig will work. I mean, little Eddie's been using it a lot. Doesn't clean it quite as well as I would. So we'll see if it will actually draw the paint, but here goes. It's easy to spray on once you get the rig going and once you get all the prep done. It's just prep, you know, spraying it's real easy. So here we go. Here we go. Should be good. I almost forgot to tape the ropes, almost. Just started painting a little bit, as you can see, and got up to the ropes top. Oh yeah. Supposed to put some tape around those ropes. If you paint the ropes, it's not the end of the world, but they get really brittle. That's how you lose your ropes, and these are already old ropes. These are not new, because I didn't take them out and re-rope them. So we're gonna save them the best we can and just wrap some tape around them, paint around that. Well, that's your result. Pretty good job. I'm never completely satisfied with what happens because there's always a smudge or two here and there. And I mean, that's one of the reasons you sand afterwards, but you always need to sand afterwards because it really will show you the places that need caulk and the places that need a little bit of more sanding when you get a little primer on there. So, you know, I will declare this pretty good. We'll say good. Okay, there you go. Now I gotta go get packed up and ready to head back to Arkansas. Going to see my girl again. So take a good look at the stubble. A lot of gray in there, a lot of gray. It's gonna be gone. It's going away tonight because I'm going back to Arkansas tomorrow. And the missus does not like it, and that's fine. She doesn't like it, I don't wear it in front of her. So it's kind of fun to grow out every now and then. Actually, it gets itchy and it bothers me some, so I'm not used to it at all. You know, the guys that have this all the time, I guess they're used to it, but it's about to go away, going away tonight. So say goodbye for the two of you who actually like it. There's our fix. So there's stops for the back windows, I believe. I think. I have another chip or dale that has been collected, trapped. I think he's still fine though. There you go, bud. There you go. Hey, buddy. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. There you go. Run off. Good boy. Ted is so mad at me because I took his prize that he caught all by himself. These cats, I swear. How do you people do it? I had a dream the other day that they caught a little varmint in my house. So that's it for me. That's a wrap on Hope Farm this week. Gonna head back to Arkansas to see my girl for a few days, and we're going to do some house stuff. I think we're gonna video a house for you guys, and maybe get a couple of houses for you. And then I'll be back at it again. So you'll see some videos from Hope Farm and some of maybe a small trip that we take to show you guys a house or two. And then I'll be back here working again. We're gonna get it done. It's getting there, it's getting closer. Okay, bye.